50 years ago, ARB set out to create some of the toughest 4x4 products in the world, built by adventurers for adventurers. Half a century later, that spirit still lives on through all of us. To celebrate 50 years of innovation and exploration, ARB set out across the Pacific Northwest, the Rocky Mountains, on an epic 5-day trail with a bunch of friends, storytellers, and off-roaders. This is the ARB 50 Years Convoy.
Bluebell Bonnie, pale skin, chapped lips on that night. Found a beginning without an end in those eyes. Fever pitch of young love oriented all our stars. Found our bed in the spin of the earth and all its charge. Oh, that love, that love. I couldn't see it coming, I couldn't see it coming. That love, that love. Just felt the rumble, then it hit me like an avalanche. Held you tight, brown skin, brown eyes. Oh, you cried. Sought to love you harder than a mother could have ever tried. But you grew up like a twisted vine and covered my light. Now my glow wants to break through the leaves, feed your fight. Oh, that love, that love. I couldn't see it coming, I couldn't see it coming. That love, that love. Just felt the rumble, then it hit me like an avalanche.
Day one, we're headed from ARB's headquarters in Seattle to Washington, Idaho border. The way we're gonna see Palouse Falls, and then we'll be headed over to go through and then camp at Hell's Gate State Park. Very exciting trip, beautiful vehicles. We got the ARB crew as well as some legends of four-wheel drive community. We got Fred Williams, Dave Chappelle, Harry Wagner, so some people who've been in the industry for a long time are amazing. So very exciting to be going through the parts of the US with them.
So are we officially overlanding right now?
So we're on day one of ARB's 50th anniversary trip here with ARB USA. Finally out of the concrete jungle. We made it from Seattle to Palouse Falls. The falls are right behind me. They're about 200 feet high. Now they're ripping pretty good right now. It's November when we're filming this. If you come in the spring after the snow runs off, these falls will be 2 or 3 times as big. It's really an impressive sight.
Baptized you in the river of my grief. Didn't know I was doing anything. I tried to keep you still so I could stop shaking. The day you left, I felt the freedom of that love. Of that love.
So we just met up with Chad, had some lunch at Palouse Falls, our first stop along the trail. Now we're heading out to campsite number 1 in Lewiston. So really looking forward to it. Hopefully the weather holds out.
Somehow I shoved that super wet tent back in that bag. It's gonna be ripe on day
3. First night camping was good. We're not like way out in the middle of nowhere, but it's a good way to kind of ease into it. I slept up in the rooftop tent, which was great. The comforter, it's like super comfortable. There's a mattress in there. I was cold, but I don't think I was cold because of the tent. I was cold because I didn't actually zip up the sleeping bag, and once I fumbled around in the middle of the night and zipped it all up, I was warm the rest of the night. So, good first night. I don't know where we're going today, and I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight, but I don't really care. We're having fun.
Hell yeah, finally gonna get some mud on the wheels today, have a bit of fun, see if I can get this bad boy stuck.
We're going to the Sawtooth Mountains in southern Idaho.
Going through Idaho, we're gonna get into the Sawtooth Mountains. We're gonna gain some elevation, 7,000 feet and above. For lunch, we're hitting No Business Fire Lookout, which should be a really nice scenic spot. And then for later in the day, we have a nice off-road trail in the works.
We're the morning of day 2, traveling through Idaho. I don't know exactly where we are, but this is the best part. It's the mystery. What's around the corner? It's what I'm enjoying. What's next? What's coming up? So, don't know what the plan is, going with the flow, but that's what we're here all this week. Just to enjoy company and see new landscape. Never driven through Idaho before, but not the back roads. Looking forward to Montana. I think that's coming up in the next few days. It's going to be epic. I'm looking forward to this stuff.
We'll have one. See what he said. Not through that. I was wrong. There's one left. Here you go. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah. They're even better today, huh?
Yeah. Delicious.
It's probably his last one, isn't it?
I'll just put it back here and pretend like it wasn't us.
So as a kid in '98, I was working for a shop in Central 4-Wheel Drive. ARB had built this snorkel for Cherokees, although in Australia they were all right-hand drive and everything was different. So nobody knew if the snorkel would work for America. So I put in an order for an Australian-built snorkel, and it was going to be special order. So paid for it up front with my own money, waited 6 months, it finally came on the container, and they called and said, your snorkel's in. I was so excited for this snorkel. I was, working and living in Everett, Washington, about 30 miles downtown Seattle. ARB was in a very small, not one room, but it wasn't like a big showroom or anything. It was off Elliott Avenue in Seattle. Hopped in my Cherokee, I drove all the way down there to Will call this snorkel. I was so stoked to have that snorkel. That was my first ARB product. And then it just dovetailed, air lockers. They had air lockers. I think probably the first air locker or first true locker for maybe a Model 35. I'm sure Detroit had theirs, but it was, as far as an air actuated or an actuated locker, they were the first to market on it. And that goes back 30 years. And even today, I would argue that ARB as a brand and as a company still has the products you want. They've just maintained this such high brand level of product offerings. Their compressor, we've all been using it for 30 years. They're air locker, 30 years, at least here in the States for me. You know, the recovery gear, it's always packaged extremely well. Everything just works. Fridge freezes. You know, the original fridge freezes with kind of a rebadged angle. Now look at today's fridge freezes that they have. I mean, outdoor, weather compatible, super low amp draw, and they just work. And they have a partner with all the accessories like the slide out racks, and, you know, all the power cords and everything are designed properly. Even today's tents, like they just always have the premium product that you want.
Hey, here at my business lookout in Idaho. We're at the foothill of the Sawtooth Mountains, 7,000 feet of elevation.
Trail on the way up here, a little bit challenging, some mud, some rock, pulling that camper, just making it like it was no big deal with all the killer ARB products on the vehicles, the suspension working flawlessly. Everything was just doing amazing on our ride up here.
Oh, here we go. Additional spot. The number one thing, of course, is do we have room to set up for food, eat, drink?
Trying to fit a bunch of big trucks into a little spot here and turn around one with a trailer, so we got to do some shuffling. And anyone who's been a car valet would probably come in handy out on this trip right about now.
It's a tough decision. It's between a rum and coke or a beer, but it's certainly a drink nonetheless. Definitely a drink. And then we'll set up the tent.
Ride-in was good. Where we're at, who cares? We're just here. We're enjoying it.
We are in Lowman, Idaho right now at the foothills of the Sawtooth Mountain Range. We're planning on heading into those a little bit more tomorrow, some more challenging stuff. I think we got some creek crossings, some really cool stuff. Found this beautiful, amazing campsite, and just getting to enjoy this beautiful Idaho scenery and this great place that we found here.
So the biggest thing is the suspension, right? The empty suspension is phenomenal. Just it's a bigger piston, monotube shocks, right? And it just allows you to pick up speed and just be confident in the suspension of the vehicle, right? When you're hitting all those bumps. And then when we're wheeling here, getting to the campground at night, we had the Zenith bumper, but we had all the natural lights. You know, it's just really confidence inspiring that you can see the whole road ahead. In fact, right before we hit the trail, we're driving on the road, and I had to turn on the ditch because I just saw a whole herd of elks, right? And you know, better to see them than to test the bumper.
We are crushing it. It's a little bit moist out here this morning, but all the gear held up. Best campus bone dry on the inside. Moya had a good night's sleep. We're happy. We're on the move. We're gonna get that Tacoma stuff. Today's the day. We're gonna do it.
Sleeping in and drinking coffee, and the crew is about ready to leave, so I gotta pack up camp kind of in the quickness.
Had a great night, went to sleep a little bit earlier than the rest, so I'm feeling good, feeling rested. Super excited to hit the trails today. I see some people are airing down and haven't finished packing. The Ohio is still a little bit hot, but yeah, just excited to get out there. Hopefully we see some snow.
Glad that everybody was able to have a good night. We've got a great day planned for us. Of course, we're in the woods already, so we're going to just start out from here. We've got some trail up here. Long Creek is the name of it. We're heading up it. We'll end up at about somewhere around 7,500 feet, I believe. Lots of twists and turns, really cool views of the mountains. Head down, I think there's a couple water crossings on this one. Then from there we're going to progress on down trail, get to another trail, Boulder Basin, and then Basin Creek Trail. Looks amazing coming up on us, so excited to get out there and run those two trails today. Hopefully we'll see some snow while we're out there. It looks like there's some forecasting for the higher elevations. The Boulder Creek Trail does run us up to about 300 feet, assuming we can get all the way up there with the terrain and the trails and the snow. So it's going to be a great day.
such a sweet trail.
We're living in 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
We haven't hit anything too challenging yet, but apparently that's what's coming up next.
Good day. Harry was driving the F-150 towing the trailer. It was some tight trails for a trailer, but we got around everything. Everybody else seemed to have an easy day, but we had a lot of fun, and we found a big stream crossing to bomb through. And right behind us is the Sawtooth Mountains. Hopefully the clouds will part. You know, the Sawtooth Mountains are actually named the Sawtooth Mountains because the jagged peaks look like the teeth of a saw. It's part of the Rocky Mountains.
It's gonna be good.
22.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, good there.
Yeah, I close.
Yeah, a little switchback and cut back up.
Tree down across the trail. Dimitri, if you could bring the saw up to us, that would be great. We'll get this cut up and get it out of the way.
We were winning right up until we weren't.
did pretty good. Scared the shit out of me a little bit, but it did pretty good.
It was awesome. It was really good. A little chaotic stuff, a little tight. It was good all the way around. Good mix of everything.
Got that new brushless compressor on this rig, and it's kind of amazingly fast. I was pretty impressed. And the thing that was a trip, you get to like 30 psi, and it's kind of like, it's faster than normal, but then you get from 30 to like 36, and it seems super fast. So, cool product. I'm gonna go out, air up one more time.
Killer trail, beautiful, snow falling, tight trees, just exactly what you'd think Idaho would look like in the woods. So got a little technical there at the end, got really steep, so ended up having to turn around before we could summit, but we made it up to over 8,800 feet, which was really cool. Snow was coming down like crazy. We're using the compressor now to get our tires back full so we can head down the pavement and head down to our next stop. Another great day planned for us. I'm excited about this one. We're going to go play in the St. Anthony sand dunes today, rip them around a little bit, maybe test out this suspension, see what these Old Man Emu shocks can do. I'm really excited about it. And then we'll head out from there. We'll be driving a little. We'll have beautiful views of the Grand Tetons in the background. Then we're going to find another dispersed camping spot up a pretty good trail. I think it's about 8,000 feet we'll be sleeping at that night, and excited to get out there and do it.
It was a fantastic day. We were out in St. Anthony Dunes today. I've been on the dunes before, but these were kind of different. It was, they're big, they're tall, it's a soft sand, ripping around. The old Grenadier did its job. Didn't do a big power climb or anything like that. She held her own. And yeah, it was loads of fun ripping around today. It was awesome.
There's too much power in that V8, you know, you step on it, it just digs in. So I dug in, nice little hole for myself, got cross-axled, tried going forward, tried going backwards, didn't help. Needed some strap and shackles to get me out, and Corey was the guy.
We had to recover Dimitri. He got his Land Rover a little stuck on a high center point there. Tried to give it a little too much throttle to climb up out of there. Tires spun down, dug him in. He couldn't go forward or backwards. He tried to reverse out, couldn't do it. So we added a recovery strap here, using it, using our soft shackles, using the hard shackles, using the ARB kit that just worked perfectly to give him a nice little tug, pull out of there. Slow momentum, pulled him out of there and got him moving. And then we are unstuck.
I love this thing. I got lined with Grover for car on here.
Right, this is day 3 in the car together, Harry.
Yeah.
You've been talking mad shit about my swag setup, and you think you can do it better than me, so we're gonna find out. You own a swag, yeah?
That's correct.
Okay, so the swag, very common in Australia. It's a ground tent with the mattress all rolled up in on itself. It's typically made from a canvas instead of synthetic, so it's a little bit more durable and perfect for these kind of conditions because it helps keep the heat in. So yeah. Mark, get set, go!
Judges got a rule.
Check all the clips, someone. Third party inspection.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's come last. Hey, what do you think?
Well done, Alex. You're honorary Australian tonight for the Mach 2 Land Rover.
It's late night silly hat tech talk with Fred and Richard. Richard works for ARB. Fred is a big fan of ARB. So these are nacho lights that are part of the ARB family. But everybody loves nachos, so.
Exactly. So we're going to talk specifically about the grande lights. So Nacho has a whole bunch of lights, the nanos, the quattros, and the grandes. But the feature
Let me guess, the grandes are the biggest.
Exactly.
See, I know a thing or two about nothing.
And the quattros are?
There's 4 of them.
Big, 4-inch, but yes. So we're going to talk about one of the really cool features, or one of my favorite features on the Grande. You can still get that feature on the Quattros, but it has to be the higher end model, the Quattro Supreme, right? So first off, we're going to talk about how you install the nachos and how to use them, right? So you can use.
Let me guess, turn them on in the dark.
Correct, but how many switches do you need or can you have, right? So
4.
3. So you can wire it in a whole bunch of different ways. Here, being that this is one of the company vehicles, we're using 3 different switches. So the first switch is going to be the trail running switch. So it's just for pretty.
The setting number 1, trail setting, is just for pretty. It's kind of to show off that you have
just a backlight. That's all it is. Then you can have, mind you can use 1 button if you like, but if you want all the features, you need at least 3. So you can set them on low, and when you set them on low, you're going to have a situation for fog lights. Basically a lower power, depending on the model that you purchase. It can be street legal or not, right? But if you have a lot of fog or you have the trees really close by, you don't want all that output that the Grandes can produce, right?
Sure.
So you have one setting for low, and then you have another setting for high.
We're looking at the Grandes. They have 3 settings. 1 is backlit, so it's kind of like a marker light.
Correct.
2 is like a fog light, and 3 is
grounded power.
Let's go look at the other option.
This is high,
okay,
but this is the way the owner of the vehicle has it set up.
Ah.
If you want to change the setting of the light, you need the magic wand. So this is something that comes with your light from Nacho, and you got the little nacho with some cheese, and then the magic happens right on the side of the light.
Okay.
So there's a little nacho right here.
Okay.
And that's how you change the settings for the button that you're using. That's one setting. Different setting.
And what is that doing? Is it turning on other LEDs or is it adjusting some sort of like...
It's playing with power and different LEDs. So the lens is going to stay the same.
Okay.
Nachos going to offer a lot of different lenses or lighting outputs depending on your use. So one of the cool things that Nachos is doing is when they sell these grounders, they sell them to you with a name called 4 low, 4 high, Supreme 100, Supreme 150. So depending what type of driving you're gonna do, more expensive doesn't always mean more better, right? So if you get the Supreme 150, which is for high-speed desert racing, 150 miles per hour, and then you go off-roading, rock crawling, you're just gonna have a beam of light. You just have a laser that's not gonna be useful. So for that, you would need to use the 4 lows, right? So that's when they play with the output, the different lenses, and we leave that to the engineers, the experts at Nacho. But for us, when you buy the light, you can just set it up exactly how you want it to perform.
We should shut all this stuff off and go hang out by the fire.
Sounds good.
All right, my feet are getting full. Thanks, Richard.
Your other left hand.
I got our chef to spend the time.
Hey Fred, ride and shine.
That's better. Dude, I was freezing last night. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I had 2 bags. This tent's super comfy. It does not have a heater though. So you are up above off the ground, but you're not probably any warmer than anybody else. Is breakfast ready?
Morning. Hope everybody slept well. It was a beautiful night when we got here. Stars were out. Couldn't see much, but we found some good level spot for everybody to put their tents up, have a good place to sleep. Woke up this morning with a beautiful view of the mountain behind us up there. Had a great breakfast. Time to get on the trail. So this morning we've got some dirt, some mud, all of that to get down. We're going to head towards Bozeman. After Bozeman, we're going to come into Yellowstone. We've got a great spot picked out for lunch there. We'll have lunch, maybe check out the geysers, all the fun stuff around, see some of the stuff around there. And then we'll head up from there to our final destination tonight at the X Overland Ranch. Everybody sound like a good plan? All right, let's go team! Woo. Tried this frozen ground, it just doesn't want to do it this morning, so we're going to winch up through here. Applying tension. Oh yeah.
Day 5 for the 50th trip here, and we're in beautiful Yellowstone. Absolutely scenic drive coming in, snow-capped mountains. We're here at Mammoth Hot Springs, beautiful spot. There's plenty of wildlife around. Could spend weeks here.
ARB means adventure, outback, getting into remote destinations.
But from air lockers to the bumpers they make, the suspension, even their jack, it's all just top of the line, innovative products, and they're always, to me, the benchmark, the product that I want to put on my vehicles.
Congratulations ARB on making it 50 years. That is a huge achievement.
A premium brand that is, it's world renowned.
They test their products, they're proven. Means quality.
The legend in 4x4 adventure travel, the brand that really made it possible for people to equip their vehicles, to send them to furthest destinations, to have ability to explore the unreachable areas before.
To allow you to live that lifestyle and get out there, that's really special.
It's everything from the products to the people that you meet and the adventures that it takes you on.
It's always been built well, and it's always with this purpose and function that it just works, and you know it's going to work. Always been just premium, top notch.
50 years of ARB brought us across the Pacific Northwest and the Rockies. One chapter in a global story of adventure. As we wrap up the ARB 50 years convoy here in North America, it's time for the next team to take the wheel. To our ARB Middle East family, the journey is yours now. Show us what 50 years of adventure looks like in your world. Take it away, Middle East.